Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh and I do so Bashem Mashakawsha. Second of all, I'd like to give double honor and glory to the elders who taught us this truth and paved the way for us to come and grow. But today I'll be coming back with a quick video on watch how you speak this. Watch how you speak to certain people in this truth. And we gotta watch how we speak to certain people in this truth. Now, we shouldn't have respect to persons. If somebody's going off of being wicked, we have to rebuke them. But that being said, we don't know who's who in the regeneration, and even even if they're not in the truth, because we weren't in it, like most of us weren't in the truth since birth. So just like people of our nation, we gotta just respect each other more and more. Because Abraham might be in the world, Isaac, Isaac Yahushua, but Jacob might be in the world. Like Noah might be in the world, and the Most High still has to call him out. So we gotta take a diligent heed. Now, if a brother or sister is going off, we have to rebuke them, like I said earlier. But yeah, still, once we know that there are people, we have to treat them with a certain type of love and respect. But let me get my first verse. Look at Exodus chapter 22 and verse 28. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. Khan. So even a achievement that are in Israel, and I'm not talking about no self-proclaimed leader, but people that put in their work and their work, and are righteously called elders. We shouldn't respect the persons, but we should reverence them and have respect upon them, in righteousness. We shouldn't revile them or curse them. But the next verse I like to go to is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and chapter 10 and verse 20. Curse not the king, no, not in thy thought, and curse not the rich in thy bedchamber, for a bird of the air shall carry the voice, and that which hath wings shall tell the matter. So you don't want to curse somebody, say somebody's they know the truth, but they're still they're rich, or they're leaders of our people, the Most High put them in that position. You could just tell. You don't want to curse those people, because Most High will judge you, and more than likely they'll find out, or if the Most High wants them to find out, that is. But the next place I wanted to go to is the book of Acts, chapter 23 and verse 3 to 4. This is when Paul was speaking to the high priest, but he didn't know it was a high priest. Acts 23 verse 3. Then said Paul unto him, Yahweh shall smite you, thou whited wall. And Paul was calling the priest whitewashed. Whited wall is simple terms or common terms as a whitewashed. Reading on. For sittest thou to judge me after the law, and commandest me to be smitten contrary to the law. And verse 4. And they that stood by said, revilest thou the high priest? Revilest thou God's high priest? You're not supposed to revile the high priest, or people that over you. And then verse 5. Then said Paul, I was not, brethren, that he was the high priest. So Paul didn't know he was the high priest. For it is written, thou shalt not speak evil of the ruler of thy people. When it comes to the ruler of our people, or here, my recording app cut off. But I was saying, when it comes to the ruler of our people, we gotta know how to speak to them, and or like a chief man said over us or the elders, like we gotta know how to speak to them, like in righteousness, and we can't just say anything against them. Like if we know, like in our spirits, that the Most High set them up, like set them up over us. But uh, the last part I wanted to get is the book of Second Kings, chapter 2, and verse 23 to 24, I believe. Book of Second Kings, chapter 2, and verse 23 to 25. Now, give you the context, this was about the prophet Elisha that came up under Elijah, and when Elijah got translated in the chariot, he like basically took his place as the chief prophet on earth at the time. But Second Kings 2:23, and he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth the little children out of the city and mocked him, and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head. Kind of like in the Commons, they term like just picture like a Hispanic man going up like a mountain or something, and like you just see a little kid like, look at that bald headed man or something like that. You know, I'm not trying to use profanity, but you know how we get down. But verse 24, and he turned back and looked on them and said, and cursed them. So this man cursed them in the name of the Lord. Reading on, and there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood, and tear 42 children of them. So like Elisha just cursed them, and the Lord had 2 female bears or she-bears come and just kill 42 of them. Verse 25, and he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and from thence he returned to Samaria. Now it wouldn't be right, like there's no other way to explain there's no other way to explain the judgment of these kids, like why 2 she-bears cut them off, except for the wickedness that they said to the Lord's prophet, which a prophet is a ruler of the people, or like a chief man. So like these kids curse like the ruler of the people, one of the rulers of the people, and the Lord decided to destroy them. So just watch how you speak to certain men. Again, if somebody being wicked, you have to rebuke them. But like when it comes to like people, the Lord set up, you gotta like respect them and not just say like speak to them any way you want. And even the brothers that's lower than you or brethren on your level, but especially when it comes to people that the Lord set up to be over you. But I hope somebody got edified, and I pray that you pray for me as I pray for y'all, and that y'all pray for each other. But again, I hope somebody got edified, and I have to give all honor and glory to Yahweh. I do so by Shem Shalom.